All right, congratulations. You have gotten all 20 bits of your data. You should have written them down on your packet because eventually you are going to take a picture of all the pages of the packet and turn it in. All right, so the next step is we have to do all this stuff. Now, it is possible that you could do it with a calculator. I think it's going to be much easier doing it with Google Sheets. So I am going to show you how to do it with Google Sheets. So the first step to that is to open up a new Google Sheet document. And then you are going to make one column where you are going to say trials and go 1 through 20. And then you're going to go to another column and you are going to say distance in inches. And then you are going to put in all your data in that column, aligning with each trial. Do it right now. Assuming you did it right, it'll look something like this. So where you have trials, distance in inches, and then you have 20 trials, and you will have distances. All right. We are going to do the calculations of these 6. All right. We're going to do mean, median, first quartile, third quartile, interquartile range, and range. All right. So first step, what we want to do is we want to sort this stuff. All right. So I am going to click on this, hit shift, and click on this. So I highlighted both A and B columns. I want to sort from smallest to largest. Now, I don't just want to click on distance because then I won't know which trial it was. I want to click on both so it'll sort it together. So if I go to data and I go to sort sheet, or I'm going to sort my range and go to advanced sorting options, I'm going to say data has a header row because if you look over here, trials and distance, and I'm going to switch it to distance. So that means I'm going to sort from smallest to largest using distance. So when I do that, you will see that the smallest distance is 34 and the largest distance is 78. So my smallest distance was on trial 3 and my largest distance was on trial 5. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go through how you do calculations. So whenever you want to do a calculation, you want a fresh cell. All right, so I typed into here, but I didn't do any calculations. Now I go next to it and hit equals. And then I want to type in, so since mean is there, so if I try to type in mean, notice nothing pops up. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to type in another name for mean, which is average. All right, so I'm going to click on average, and then I'm going to highlight all of the data I want to average. So in this case, I don't want my different trials. I want my 20 bits of data. And then I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm going to look up and see that my mean is 47.7. So I said equals average B2, which is this one, through B21, which is this one. All right, so we got one answer so far. Now the next one, we are going to say equals, and we are going to say median, M-E-D. All right, so if we click on median and then click on all this data and hit enter, we will see that our median is 46.5. So we can check where should our median be. It should be basically after 10 of them. Since we have 20 bits of data, it's going to be between trial 10 or number 10 and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's going to be between these two, 46 and 47. So the answer should be 46.5, which it is. All right, so we know we're doing good. So the third one, equals, and we're trying to do a first quartile. You probably have never done this before. So what we're going to do, and I just tried to go too fast there, we are going to type in Q-U-A, so quartile, all right, and then we're going to highlight the data, and then we are going to say comma 1. All right, because it's asking for the first quartile. All right, so if I do that and hit equals, basically what that is going to do is it's going to be the number after the first quarter. All right, so basically the first quarter of the data of 20 bits of data is 5 of them. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do you see how it's basically kind of in between these two, data point 5 and 6? So the first quartile is 43.75. All right, so we're going to kind of do the same thing here. I'm going to type in quartile. All right, I'm going to highlight all my data. Okay, and then I'm going to say comma, and then I'm going to hit 3. All right, so this is saying after the third quartile, you're going to have something like this. So that should be after about 15 data points because we have a total of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So see how we're right in between there. So that looks pretty good. All right, so interquartile range then is just basically the third quartile minus the first quartile. So all we really have to do is equals this minus this, and then we'll just hit enter. So the interquartile range for me is about 7.5. That's when you look at a candlestick graph, that's kind of the rectangle of it. And then finally, we're going to do the range. All right, so for us, this is going to be easy since we already put it in a number line. So we are just going to say equals this, the last data bit, minus this, the first data bit. And our range is 44. Okay, finally, what we are going to do is I am going to highlight my data, so boom, and we are going to remake a candlestick graph. So we're going to see what it looks like. Sometimes it'll just pop right up. So in this case, my dog is barking. All right, so we're going to scroll down to a candlestick. It's usually in other. So if I click on that, let's try that one more time. It might not like it because let's try to re-sort it. So we're going to sort it by column A to Z. Let's go advanced. Oh, now it's confused. So we're going to Control Z, and we'll try this one more time. So sort range, advanced sorting, data has a header row, and we're going to go by trials. We're going to sort, then we're going to delete this. We're going to try this one more time, see if it likes it. Okay, we'll scroll down to a candlestick. No, it doesn't like it. All right, I know what it is, but I'm not going to explain it right here. All right, so where you are ending right here is you want to have it look like this. All right, so you want trials, distance. I want to see that it's sorted in the correct way. And I want to see mean, median, first quartile, third quartile, interquartile range, and range. All right, the end.